Hi all, welcome to forceGalaxy. Hope you are doing good. So today in this video we will going to discuss the very common topic or the very common issue which almost all the freshers are facing, and that is how to prepare yourself for the Salesforce jobs as a fresher. What are the points or what are the tips to keep in mind to crack the Salesforce fresher interview? Okay, so today we will be discussing all the points. We can focus on these points which I feel can help you out in getting a job in Salesforce as a freshers. Okay, so one by one we will be discussing all the points. So I have written few points we'll be sharing with you. Okay, so let's start with the video. Okay, so yes, getting a job in Salesforce as a fresher is bit difficult as compared to the experienced one. Okay, because this time as a fresher you are not having the extensive work experience, or you are not having the experience of real time projects experience. Okay, so still, if you have the knowledge and interest and willingness to learn, then you can crack the Salesforce interview. Okay, so there are many people in my known itself, those who have prepared as a fresher to themselves and get a job and crack the interview, Salesforce interviews. Okay, so nothing is impossible. It might take some time, okay, but it is not impossible to get a job in Salesforce as a fresher. Okay, so our very first point is focus on the basics. Okay, learn the basics. Most of the times what happened when many of you only used to give interviews to me as a Salesforce preparing as a Salesforce freshers, what you used to do, what you think is to learn more and more things instead focusing on the few things. Okay, so are you getting my point? What I am trying to say is, instead of collecting more number of topics in your resume, do focus on the basics only, like what are the fields, object, how we used to store the data, what are relationship, user interface, okay, or data management, data model. Okay, it is important to focus on these points, the security model. Okay, these point, if you are clear with all these concepts, then you can be more confident in explaining the things to the interviewer. Okay, but अगर आप ज़्यादा टॉपिक्स के पीछे भागोगे, लाइक इफ़ यू वांट टू लर्न द वेब कंपोनेंट्स ऑल्सो, यू वांट टू लर्न द एपिक्स ट्रिगर्स ऑल्सो, ओके, एंड यू वांट टू लर्न द अदर मार्केटिंग क्लाउड and CPQ and all also, then it would be difficult for you also to retain all the things without any work experience. Okay, so do not to go on all the topics. It is better to just focus on the Salesforce admin. Okay, be clear with the Salesforce concepts or the basics. Okay, and if you want, you can go with the basics epics triggers. That is enough for a Salesforce fresher. Okay, so सब चीज़ों के पीछे भागने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. अगर थोड़ा भी आता है तो वो ऐसे आए कि आप you should be confident in explaining all the things. Okay, now the next thing is come from where we can learn the basics. Okay, so there are many YouTube channels are there, many online resources are there. That is the trailhead is there, which is the Salesforce itself platform. Okay, learning platform. From there you can start with the basics, and after clearing the concept from the trailhead, then you can move to the YouTube channel or the blogs or the online training articles and all. Now it is also not important that आपको सेल्सफोर्स कोचिंग या ट्रेनिंग ही लेनी है तभी आप सेल्सफोर्स के बारे में जान सकते हो या सीख सकते हो, ये ज़रूरी नहीं है. If you are willing to learn, then there are many online resources. Even on this channel itself you can find many videos on the Salesforce admin and the basics. Okay, so try to learn by yourself, and if you are willing and if you think that getting a coaching can be more beneficial for you to clear the concept, then completely your wish. Okay, but yes, online resources are also available from where you can learn. Okay, so this is our first point, that is to focus or learn the basics. Okay, so our next point is to maintain the trailhead profile. Okay, so whenever you used to learn the Salesforce, so Salesforce provide the developer org, right, where you can practice whatever you are learning, or if you want to practice any scenarios or want to perform any examples, so you can completely perform it in the developer org. So this is free to sign up. Okay, So now once you are done with this, then Salesforce Trailhead, that is the Salesforce learning platform. So here there are different modules or the topics are given from where you can learn, and after a theoretical part, the scenario is given to you which you can perform in the Trailhead playground itself and all. Okay, so it is better if you try to solve all the Trailhead modules, okay, all the example, and maintain your Trailhead profile. So when you complete the Trailhead topic or the module, so the badges increases, you will be appreciated or you will be honored by the badges there. So whatever you are learning, if you try to solve the same topic in the Trailhead itself, so it will shows that you have worked on this topic and you know very well about this topic, because it reflect over your Salesforce badges. Okay, so Trailhead is the good option for you to showcase your knowledge. Okay, where to showcase your knowledge, okay, so to showcase your skills and to prove that you have worked on these topics or the modules. Okay, so please maintain your Trailhead profile also, and you can mention same in your resume also, because this time you are a fresher. Okay, you are not having the work experience on the real-time projects and all. So what you can show, you can show your Trailhead profiles. Okay, you can show your these quizzes which are taken by the Salesforce Trailhead itself. Okay, so these are the things which you can add into your resume. Okay, so this is about the Trailhead profile. Okay, so next point comes is the personal projects. Okay, now again, in your resume you are not having the work experience of the client projects and all, right, because you are a fresher. So whatever you have learned till now, preparing yourself for the Salesforce interview, like you have worked on the validation role, formula fields, processes, automations and all, so you can showcase a dummy project, okay, or demo project or a dummy project of Salesforce admin itself on which you have worked, and use all these things in this single project. Okay, like you can create some project where you have created fields. Okay, you have created fields, object relationships, and then using these objects and field you have performed the automation where you have created the flow to send the email after the opportunity is closed one, and then again to send email after few weeks or few months. So these types of things you can add in your project and showcase in your resume. Okay, because all these things because only all these things are there which you can add into your resume, because resume maintenance is also important, what you will going to show to the interviewer as a Salesforce freshers. Okay, so first thing is your Salesforce Trailhead badges. Okay, your profile, how good it is, where it is showcasing, where it is showing all your skills whatever you have learned till now. Next is the dummy and the demo. Next is the dummy projects. Okay, like where you are covering the Salesforce various admin project topics which you have learned. Okay, and if you know about the basic apex triggers also, then you can create the same or include same into this your project. So the next point is volunteer or the non-profit project experience. Okay, so you can include yourself, okay, or can take any internship where you get a chance to work on the Salesforce project, or get a chance to showcase your skills. Okay, so these types of trainings, it can be a paid or a non-paid. Okay, so that doesn't matter. If you are getting a chance to work on the Salesforce projects, okay, or getting a chance to get a Salesforce training and all in your colleges or after a college, then it is better to take it, because it will going to boost your Salesforce resume. Okay, you can add same in your Salesforce resume that you have worked or you are a volunteer for this Salesforce project. Okay, where you get a chance to work as a junior resource, and you have used these skills in this project. Okay, so you can try it. Okay, you can find such things over the online, where many companies are there which used to provide the training for or the internship for the Salesforce projects. Okay, so the next point come is the network and the connect. Okay, so if you are started with learning the Salesforce, so you must know about that there are the on the monthly basis or the weekly basis or on the weekend, there are the many Salesforce webinars, events used to happen weekly on weekly or monthly basis, okay, or on the weekends. So try to attend all these things online, either online or in person, okay. So what will happen in these events or the webinars, you will get a chance to meet the professionals who are already in this field, okay. So you can ask them for the opportunity, or you can ask them to refer your resume. You can showcase your skill that you have this experience and you have worked in this area, okay. So it is important for you only if you get connected with all these events and the webinars, okay. So where you can try to connect with the professionals, because in these webinars many professionals used to attend all these things, okay. And ask them to inform you whenever there is such opportunity for your role, okay. So this is the most important point. Once you are done with your Salesforce learning, okay, so then try to increase your network, okay, by attending these webinars, meetings and all, or either online or in person, okay. And try to connect over and try to be active over the LinkedIn, okay? So because over the LinkedIn you can find many number of professionals in the Salesforce field, okay, and you can easily get notified to these all webinars, and also you can join the community groups and all over the trailhead itself. So there are number of community groups, you can join them, where the community used to arrange the webinars and all, and you can try to attend them, okay. Now the next point is the prepare for the Salesforce interview questions, okay. So once you are done with the learning process, okay, that is good. Once you are done with this, now the next point is what type of interview questions are used to ask by a fresher in the interview, okay. So what is the level of the interview, what is the level of questions interview used to ask, okay. So you must be prepared about all these interview questions, okay. On this channel itself you can find number of interviews of freshers and number of interview questions also, which are used to ask by the freshers, okay. So before going to the interview, try to brush up yourself with all these interview related questions, okay, and with the interviews videos and all, okay. So why this is important to go through once all these interview questions and all, because what happens when an interviewer will going to ask you the questions, okay, and if you are already gone through the answer of this question, then it will be you will be more confident in explaining the answer, because your mind already knows how I have to respond in this question, okay. So it is a very good option for you to go through before the interview, go through all the interview questions related to the fresher or to the admin part, okay. So this is a important point. So the next point is the stay updated, okay. So as you know, the Salesforce used to release the notes thrice a year, okay, that is spring, summer and winter, okay. So it is important to for you to check out all the points which are the which Salesforce has provided in this recent release note, okay. So not all, like if there is something web components and all and you have not covered this topic, so it is not important for you to check this point. But if there is something related to the topic which you have already covered in your learning, then it is important to check the recent update related to that point, okay. So these are the few points, let me recall all. First is the focus on the basics, okay. Your basics should be strong. Whatever topics you are covering, you should be clear with all these things, okay, especially the basic one related to the Salesforce admin, okay. Now the next is the your trailhead profile, okay. Whatever you are learning, please practice over the trailhead profile. So it will using the badges, it will going to showcase your skills, okay. Then next is the your projects, okay. Try to work on the dummy projects and add all these dummy project or the demo projects in your resume, okay. Now next is the volunteer, okay. Try to get a internship somewhere, either paid or not paid, that doesn't matter. The thing which matter is if you get a chance to get an internship in any organization, then it will going to automatically boost your resume, okay. Because you can mention that you have also get a chance to work on the real-time project where you have showcased your skill using these topics, okay. So now the next is the network and the connect. Try to connect with the Salesforce professionals how you can connect by attending the webinars, meetings and events. Okay, so try to take follow-ups with the professionals, okay, about the Salesforce openings and all, and try to get referred yourself by these professionals. Okay, next comes is the whenever you are going for an interview, try to brush up yourself with the Salesforce interview questions, okay, which will give you the confidence in explaining the things in a way in which us interviewer is expecting. Okay, so now next come is the stay updated. Okay, so please be stay updated whatever the recent release has came, okay, or whatever the recent update was done by Salesforce, okay, related to the topics which you have covered or which you have added into your resume. Okay, so remember, as an interviewer, he will going to focus on your potential, okay, willingness to learn, okay, and your interest. Okay, so it is nothing like you have to be experienced or you have to be completely good in the topics whatever you have learned or covered. Okay, so nothing like that. Okay, because we also know that you are a fresher, okay, you are not having the experience, working over the projects and all, but you have tried this much from your end. That is enough to show that you are really interested in joining or in coming in this Salesforce journey. Okay, so try to be real, do not include any fake projects or fake experiences and all. Okay, try to be real, try to show your willingness to join the company, try to show you're eager to learn the Salesforce and all. Okay, so try to be more expressive to the interviewer about your passion towards the Salesforce. Okay, so with the right preparation and with the right attitude, you can easily crack the Salesforce interview. Okay, and if you have any questions or queries, do let me know. And all the best to all those who are preparing as a Salesforce fresher and working hard for their Salesforce interview. Okay, so all the best to all. Thank you, and we'll be coming up with the next video which are related to the Salesforce freshers only. Okay, so stay tuned, we'll meet you soon in the next video. Thank you, bye.